Delhi police barging into the AICC headquarters, tires being burnt in the heart of the national capital. These were the scenes that essentially defined the Congress's protest march, which they called a satyagraha, ironically, on the streets of the national capital. And the politics over this incident continues. Congress has lodged a complaint against the Delhi police and has demanded action against the cops who entered the party headquarters in Delhi. The Grand Old Party also alleged that Delhi cops had manhandled Congress leaders and workers. Lok Sabha MPs of the party will shortly be holding a meeting in Parliament House. These MPs will discuss reportedly the treatment of their leaders by the Delhi police, and a delegation led by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary will meet with the Speaker, with Om Birla, at 10 this morning to go ahead and demand action over the treatment of Congress MPs. So the Congress upping the ante here. They filed a complaint already against the Delhi police over the alleged mishandling of their leaders yesterday and in the last few days while they've been staging their protests. But yesterday things got heated as the Delhi police barged into the Congress headquarters, leading to several questions on why cops did that when these leaders were protesting inside their party offices. The Delhi police on their part maintain that Section 144 was in place, prohibitory orders were in place on Akbar Road, and hence no protest even inside the party office could happen. Amit Bharadwaj is joining us live with more details on this. Amit, good morning. The Congress clearly in a mood to up the ante against the Delhi police. Two-front action that they've taken. One, they filed a complaint against the Delhi police. Second, we're being told that Congress MPs will be holding a meeting and then also going ahead and approaching the Lok Sabha Speaker.
Good morning, Akshita. Absolutely right. In fact, it's a three-front attack from the Congress party this time around. On one side, you have the complaint that has been officially filed by the Congress delegation with the New Delhi police station. And on the other side, you have, Congress delegation will meet at the parliament and approach the speaker for the alleged manhandling of the Congress MPs in the past 3 days. And third front that they are opening today is that across the nation, outside the governor and LG houses, the Congress workers will stage a protest. Now, this particular protest that is being staged is against, alleged action of the Delhi police entering the AICC headquarters located on 24 Akbar Road and manhandling the Congress workers, picking up the Congress workers from the AICC headquarters. Now, Akshita, there is one thing that needs to be noted here is that whatever visuals that came from Akbar Road yesterday is somehow unprecedented. I was right at the spot when things were unfolding in front of the Congress office. You had certain officers who called in all the force from who were standing on the side of the gate of the AICC headquarters, and then they started chasing the Congress workers inside the Congress office. They in a way also entered the Congress office, and there it was Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary who was standing right there with the volunteers. We also have visuals where Congress workers were picked up from inside the Congress party's national headquarters. Now, these visuals are not visuals that can be taken very lightly, because rarely we see that a national party's national headquarters is breached in this manner by the Delhi police. One argument is right that Section 144 was imposed on Akbar Road. But in order to enter a party office, there has to be a communication. And that is why you see, the Congress party is taking the entire matter very seriously and has opened up a three-front attack on the entire issue. On one hand, official complaint has been filed. Second side, there's a delegation meeting the speaker, and there's a nationwide protest that will be staged today against this particular action of Delhi police. Over to you, Akshita.
I will track all the updates on all of these three big news breaks that are coming in of how the Congress is now upping the ante, escalating this attack on the Delhi police. Thanks, Amit, for joining us with all of those details. But even as we get you the details of the fallout of the protest that we saw by the Congress yesterday, let's also get you details of what's played out as far as the Enforcement Directorate's questioning of Rahul Gandhi is concerned. What are the big takeaways? What was Rahul asked about? India Today has all the inside details of the questioning. Rahul was asked by the Enforcement Directorate about the financial irregularities at Young Indian Private Limited. And Rahul Gandhi reportedly told ED officials that Young Indian is a not-for-profit company incorporated under special provision of the Companies Act. And not a single penny has been taken out of it. ED officials countered Rahul Gandhi, claiming this company hasn't done any charitable work since the time it's been formed in 2010. So that's why Rahul has been asked to submit documents or any evidence if there of charitable work that's been done by Young Indian. The next round of questioning will happen tomorrow on Friday.